If you haven't heard about Anchor, let me tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's completely free, completely free. There's no cost at all. There are creation tools inside of it that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Go and download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Let me repeat that. Anchor.fm to get started. Okay, let's get on with the podcast.
Welcome to Just Guys Being Dudes. It's Poop Dealer here. I hope you enjoy this messed up episode.
Hey guys, Poop Dealer here. I'm here with my friends Greatness
Hey
Required,
guys.
Squirrel,
Howdy.
Vex, and thank you, Vex. But we're missing Monkey again. Poor little fellow.
Yeah.
Second podcast ever. He's missed the first two. And Squirrel is actually one of our other friends. He wasn't in the last one, but he's going to be in this one. Squirrel, do you want to introduce yourself? Say anything cool? Do a song?
I don't want to sing right now, but I'm new. I'm not new to the group,
Okay.
but my first podcast, and I'm bad at Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, that's all.
He's actually our black
Yeah, I'm the
guy.
black friend.
He's
I'm the black
yeah,
guy.
yeah. So he and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He has that title. We're gonna get him a trophy and stuff.
Okay, so we have some messages from people that wanted to ask some questions. Both of
What'd
them
you
are
say?
from
It
the same
disconnected me
guy.
for a second.
Or we have
Nothing.
some messages from people, and
Oh,
both
yeah.
of them. We have two messages, and they're both from the same guy.
Who sucks?
His username is Ben.
No,
Oh,
don't even shout this dude out. After hearing these messages, I want nothing to do with this man.
Just play the recording.
Yeah, here are the
Okay.
messages.
Here we go.
I just came up with a fire intro for Just Guys Being Dudes. Here it is. Just guys being guys. Just guys being gay. Just guys being gay. Greatness has a penis fetish.
Fuck that guy.
That intro, it's insulting.
We're not going to use that intro. That's all I'm going to say. That was probably the worst thing I've ever heard. Vex, what do you
He
think?
tried to beatbox, but he failed.
I like that last part.
No, you did. You did all.
I didn't even hear anything. I don't know what y'all talking about. I didn't even hear anything.
Okay.
I'm
For
just trying to
the
be like-
viewers, hold on. Let me explain something. So for the viewers, what we can't we've already heard the questions, and we're implementing them in post for editing. So right now we're acting our first reactions to it. Squirrel hasn't heard the questions yet, so she has no shitting idea
my
what we're
bad.
talking about.
Oh.
He didn't know we were gonna do that.
Yeah, he
edit.
had no idea. We just threw him into this. We're like, Squirrel, you ready to record? He's like, what do I need? And we're like, you're fine, just talk. And
Okay.
yeah, so that's what's happening. So now here's for the second question, which we're not going to hear right now, but we're going to react to anyway.
Okay. I will follow along.
All right. Here we
Okay,
go.
here's the recording.
I have a question for Intern and Poop Dealer and Monkey. I want to know how you two freaking four crackheads actually, can put up a podcast, but I can't keep a dang girl long enough to freaking hug her without her being like, oh no.
Oh man,
Dang. Oh my
who the
god.
fuck is this kid?
The last part
Squirrel,
right there was
for,
the funniest thing I've
Get
ever
Squirrel,
out of
just
here,
saying.
all that hate.
Just saying, Squirrel. He called us gay. I think.
Just
Hey,
by the
Oh,
what I
way,
remember.
person
whatever
or
your
whoever sent the
username is.
message.
it's Ben.
You know why you haven't kept your girl for long enough to hug her and not have her be awkward. Is
Gay!
that
Get burnt, son.
Squirrel.
He just got roasted.
is
Fuck
that
yeah.
because
Intern does have
um,
a
you're not
Yeah.
you're not
Spit it
uh,
out, bro. Jesus Christ.
Come on, girlfriend, you got this.
All right. I'll help
not-
you. I'll help you out. Ben, fuck you. Your girl's dumb, and you're a bitch. So fuck off. Yeah, I'm
Suck-
Poop Dealer
suck-
446. Suck my wiener. I'm in the house, bitches. What are we doing today for the podcast, motherfuckers?
Suck my pee-pee.
Yeah,
Pee-pee.
your pee squirrel. Yeah,
My
exactly.
pee-pee.
All right, today we're talking about
What are we about today, boys?
me and Poop Dealer's camping trips.
Yeah, family camping trips. Me and Vex camping. Fun time.
Vex related to you? Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, my bad.
What the fuck, squirrel? You know.
Oh my! I'm sorry, okay? I forgot.
Squirrel, I swear to God, I'll drive.
he's
I'll drive over there
nervous
and cut
because
your
he's
wiener
never
off.
been on a famous podcast before.
Wait, what did he say?
I don't even know.
Right.
He asked if Ben was related to us, and we're like,
No, I said Vex. Is Vex related to that?
oh, Vex? Yes, he's my. Oh my God, squirrel, you know
I'm
this.
sorry. I knew it sounded stupid. It just
Yeah.
came out.
Did you really forget that Vex is my brother?
Yes. Oh, you really did.
All right, Vex, you want to start the camping trip stories, and then I'll add in
All right.
anything.
So, as far as I can remember, we went camp, and we were expecting like this half decent camping trip at least, but for some reason, every time one of our camping trips comes along, it just is. It never. There's
Yeah.
always some part of it that goes completely wrong.
It sucks. Vex is being nice. It fucking sucks every time.
Poop Dealer, take it away. I don't know how else to say that.
Yeah, I don't know. One time we were with our dad and in the tent, and it decided to start raining. Mother Nature just took a piss on us, and we were sleeping, and the tent got soaked. I was laying there, all wet, and yeah, man, what the fuck. Another time, this just proves that I'm really bad under pressure. We were it was like getting dark, and we were playing cards on the picnic bench because these campsites had like benches next to them, and we had a lamp next to us. We were playing cards, and all of a sudden, Vex, I think it was you who said something first. You looked over and you saw like a raccoon peeking over the side of the bench, like it was like a foot away from us. You screamed and ran and jumped up. Our dad started going and ran around in like circles, and me, being the terrible one under pressure, I ran, jumped in the car, and locked the doors because I'm thinking if that thing has rabies, I'm not letting it infect Colin and get it our dad and all that and get us.
He
Like,
thought it
hell
was
no,
a
bro.
bear.
I didn't know what it was. All I heard was screaming and I figured animal and fuck that. And I jumped in the car and locked the door. No problem. But yeah, that's just one of the stories. And if you guys want, I can tell another story of a time I was very bad under pressure. You guys want to hear this
Yeah,
one?
I'm done.
Okay. So this was like 8 years ago, and I was at one of Vex's soccer games, and I was with his friend and his little brother, and we were hanging out in like the playground they have there, and we were chilling, and there was a guy and his little brother there too, and they were just like messing around and like jumping around doing parkour on the set, and the one guy turned to us and said, "Hey, I'm gonna jump from this to the tube," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, you can't do that." And you know how like parks have those like tubes you can crawl through that are like suspended in the air? Well, this guy stood on like something parallel to it and jumped, and he was aiming to like land on top of the tube, but he missed, and he hit the middle of the tube with his stomach and like his chest, and like his arms flew out in front of him, and he hit the tube like dead on, fell onto his back like good 5 feet or whatever. And I guess it like knocked the air out from him. He started screaming, and his brother ran over and started yelling. He's like, "Oh my God, get help, get help." I turned to like our friend and his little brother. I go, "Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with this." We ran away and we left him and his little brother. And this dude could have been hurt. Like, he could have broken a rib. I don't know. I was like, hell no, I don't want to deal with it. I got out of there fast, boys. Oh, man.
Well, good job.
Yeah, just goes to prove I'm very bad under pressure.
You're
Another
also a
camping
hero.
trip thing is
Oh,
another
yeah.
camping trip
I'm not a
story
hero.
is so this is actually a very recent camping trip that we took. We wanted to go kayaking. So I was like all hyped because I like to kayak. And so I mean it was fun, but we were just expecting a regular kayaking trip, but when we got on the bus to take us up to like to where we were gonna get let off and actually go down the river, it was like a good 30-minute drive up, and we were like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Why are we driving so far? And we start to go down the river, and my dad instantly pulls out his fishing rod, and him and Poop Dealer are in a canoe, and I'm in my own kayak.
Yeah.
So
And I'm in the front of the canoe paddling.
Poop Dealer has to take the whole canoe while my dad fishes, and
This fucking sucks.
it ended up being.
So, yeah, oh my God, bro.
It was
horrible.
Our dad signed us up for a 6-hour kayaking and canoeing trip. So we were out there for 6 hours on the river.
And I paddled the whole thing, and our dad fished for about 5
Did you
of
catch
those
anything?
hours. Didn't catch a damn thing. He didn't catch a fucking thing. And he kept sitting there. He's like, "Oh, this is the one, boys." And I'm sitting there sweating my balls off, dying. And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, motherfucker." And he's like, "This is the one. I feel something." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, you bullshit motherfucker." Dude, oh my God. That sucked. And remember, we almost got lost, Vex?
Yeah.
We start freaking out. I'm like, "Dude, I don't want to have to kill one of you and eat you, but I'll do it."
My hands had
We get lost
blistered
at
up. They
sea.
were like bleeding. It sucked.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I have the coronavirus now. I'm all
Yeah,
dying.
sick.
Fuck. Oh. Fucking titties. My name's Poop Dealer, motherfucker. Blur that out. You can't say my real name.
Wait, what?
You said my real name, you son of a bitch.
Oh. Okay.
You can bleep it out. We're all good.
Yeah, I think I can. I don't know.
You goddamn better. But, Squirrel, do you have any funny stories for us? Are you even still here, Squirrel? What the fuck? Squirrel. Squirrel, what the fuck?
What? What?
Oh my God. All right, so Squirrel has gone silent. I think he's asleep or something. Wow. His first recording and he's already dropped the ball. What a little bitch.
He probably
Yo,
fell
he just
asleep.
left the
And this
call.
this is not because he's black. I'm making that clear. He just left. Yeah, what the fuck?
Hello?
He's probably just gonna join any second. and be like, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, is someone back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You dirty bastard. You cheeky dog.
You rotten squirrel.
Do you have any stories for us, Squirrel, before you left us? Squirrel. All right, dude. Fuck this. I'm not asking
He
Squirrel
left
anything else.
again.
He left again. Dude, he's having like such bad computer troubles. He's gonna join any second. Be like, hello, guys.
Oh my God. Can
Just
you hear
listen,
me
just
now?
Wait, let's wait it out.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. We hear you, motherfucker.
No,
You
I
have
do
a
not.
story for us.
No, just think of the
all
weirdest,
of that?
horrible thing that's ever happened to you. Or funny.
Like the time you had a penis in your mouth you told me
Um,
about.
What?
No, that never happened. that never happened.
Squirrel, you told me you sucked a penis on
How do you do
accident
that by
before.
accident, though? How do you?
You
how
were
do you
sleeping.
accidentally?
Dude, you were telling me you were walking through the guy's locker room, you slipped and fell face first on an old man's penis, and it just went in your mouth. That's what you told me. Do you not remember this?
No,
Squirrel.
I did not happen. I was just
Oh,
thinking about
Jesus.
it in case it did happen. No, it never happened.
All right, man. I guess you're a liar then. Do you want to be known as the liar of the podcast about sucking a penis?
Okay.
All right, well, move on. Let's move on
we're
from
gonna-
Squirrel's penis sucking
We're
stories.
gonna
I don't.
talk about each of the speakers past, like where we where we came from and stuff, you know.
Wait. Let's not go off the camping trip stories just yet. I have some more.
Oh, okay.
These go on and on.
Oh,
They're
God.
never ending.
That's
So the
true.
same trip we went kayaking, we ended up going on a hike. It was like a mountain hike.
Oh, the fucking hike trip. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I tried to push it out of my
It
mind.
was. We never like asked our dad like how long or whatever it's gonna be. We were just like, all right, let's go on a hike. Well, it meant it was basically the kayaking all over again, but it was walking instead of on the water.
What
We-
happened?
We just went up a huge mountain for probably about
And we got
5
fucking
miles
lost.
up, and
How long did it take you?
my dad kept saying like, "Oh, there's gonna be an awesome
Too
peak. It's
goddamn
gonna be an
long.
awesome view." There was literally nothing up there. It was just like freezing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're walking for about like 5 hours, and I'm dying. I'm hungry. I'm like, fuck this shit. I want to go. And I'm like, Dad, how much longer? He's like, oh, yeah, there's going to be this great view anytime, and we'll sit there and we'll eat. And I'm like, okay. I'm walking. There's no fucking view. And like, he's obviously lost, but he's like trying to like show he knows where he's going. And eventually we get to like where the peak is supposed to be. There is no view. It's just forest. And he's like, well, let's just eat here. I'm
It's
like,
not
are you
even a
shitting
peak.
me,
It was
man?
flat for as far as we.
Yeah, it
Flat?
was just the end of the trail. Yeah, it was just the end of the trail. Like, it got up to the top, and then it was just flat, and then there was a road, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Fail.
I was so fucking sick of that shit.
You got
But,
any more camp stories?
Yeah.
Oh,
you mean Vex? You stupid bitch.
God.
Oh crap.
Jesus Christ!
All right, greatness required. Keep saying our real names. That's why there's so much, like, beeped out.
My
know.
name.
Because every time you
is-
hear a beep,
Yeah, exactly.
every time you hear a beep, it's because greatness required. Shut the fuck up, Squirrel. Every time you hear a beep, it's because greatness required says one of our names. And
Goddamn
yeah,
bitch.
greatness and Squirrel can say their real name, but me and Vex, we probably shouldn't. Me, because if some of these stories get out, I will never have a real job. Because no one will ever hire
That's
me
true.
after this shit. And Vex, because if they find him, they're going to find his brother, which is the famous poop dealer. So yeah, that's why I'm making him say in secret. But greatness and Squirrel, they can
I'm
tell
good.
people who they are. That's on
I
them.
want people from my school. No one
Yeah.
so I'm famous.
Be honest, I don't know how to
Facts.
bleep out what I said.
You will figure it out, or I will come over there and cut your nuts
Oh.
off and make you eat them.
Wait, Jack.
I mean,
I
I'm
was-
interested about that eating part though.
Yeah, well, you had a penis in your mouth before, so you might as well have some balls
I
in your
didn't
mouth,
know the
right?
What?
intern had balls.
Oh my god. Anyway, guys, fuck this podcast, dude. This is trash. Anyway, what we were gonna talk about was like how we know each other, all that stuff. What, Squirrel? What are you laughing about this time? I swear to God, if you're watching TikTok.
No. I'm just
What? TikTok.
Yeah, it's TikTok.
Yeah. I fucking knew it was TikTok. So what happens is Squirrel gets bored and he
I'm
starts
not
watching
bored.
TikTok.
I accidentally open it up, and then I just see this man. I see this black Nigerian man twerking,
No,
Okay.
God.
and I had to resist, so I watched it like 4 times.
You've seen it. Why? Why have you watched it so many
It was
times?
funny.
You sound kind of ashamed, Squirrel. Can you get closer to your mic? Right now, I hear too much greatness required and
I'm
less
not
Squirrel.
talking that much. I thought.
What?
Anyway, what we were going to talk about is like how we know each other. I know all these guys through Vex. Like Vex met them, and like Monkey, Squirrel, JG, dude, they're like some of my best friends now, man. That's
Yeah.
why we started this
They're honest.
podcast.
I met Vex because his own name Ionic Swing. Shout out to him. Because you remember him, Ivan?
Well, actually,
YT Ultra Gaming.
Actually, it was me. 'Cause
No, yeah,
I
YT Ultra Gaming.
met I know Ionic, and then he
YT,
told you
YT.
about my friends.
Follow him on.
So shout out to me.
Well, first of all, I went to school at prep. I went to. Oh, whoa.
Oh goddamn! It doesn't matter who knows this fucking kid.
All right, let's slow down. So
I
one
follow-
day,
subscribe
I
to him
got on Xbox or my Switch actually. I was
Yes, this is
I was
super weird
Fortniting
how we
probably
met.
about like 2 years ago, and
Fortnite.
I
God
got
damn.
on.
90s.
So I met this little kid, and we were playing this game mode in Fortnite, and I decided to get on the Switch to try out because Fortnite just came out on the Switch.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I
I
got
did
on.
too. It's so weird. And then I decided to do fail, which is I never do that. So
So I got on, and this gay ass little bitch named Greatness Acquired was in our squad, and that's how I met him.
and we started talking, and we asked each other if we want to play another game, and
Being
We did.
completely honest, guys, like,
Sparks flew.
we should hop on a game right now.
No,
what?
what
What
who
the
are
fuck,
you?
Squirrel? Squirrel, we're filming this.
No, actually, we're recording this, not filming.
I know, like, the Misfits do while they play a game, they talk about it. Right? Don't they do that?
All
I
right.
feel like this might be my last podcast if I don't shape up. So I'm act a little more. What was that?
And
No, I'm
he
here.
left.
We're out here.
Oh,
Yo, what the fuck,
Oh.
greatness?
someone joined.
I heard the little noise.
Yeah, it disconnected
Okay,
me.
mind that.
That's all.
Finish your story. I next.
And he left
Wait,
again.
what?
I'm here,
You
motherfucker.
just left.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No one's
Alright.
gone.
Finish it.
So
Oh, you
Then-
left in my screen.
It doesn't matter. Finish the story, Vex.
okay, so me and Greatness Acquired ended up playing, and then through a lot of friends that Greatness Acquired found came Squirrel from a friend of Greatness Acquired's friend. So then we met Squirrel, and then we eventually got Poop Dealer to get an Xbox.
Yeah, it took a
and that's
long
what happened
time.
there.
Because every time Vex would be like, "Hey, talk to these friends," I'd be like, "Fuck that, dude! I don't want to talk to those guys." Because like you guys met on like Fortnite or something. So I was like, "Hell no, hell no." And then after a while, I got an Xbox, and then we started playing. I'm like, "All right, they're not weird. We're good."
I thought you guys said I was weird.
Oh yeah, you're still fucking
Have you
weird.
been lying to me all
No,
my
you're still
life?
fucking weird.
Oh, so
Squirrel's not. Squirrel's
How I
cool.
My identity is
how,
weird.
how I met Poop Dealer was we were playing Fortnite and he was on the Switch or something.
Yeah, Vex
And he
convinced
kept
me
on
to
beating
play.
me. And I said, I Vex, who is that guy beating me? He said, that's my brother, Poop Dealer. And I'm like, put him on the mic. He said, is that Hurrid Squirrel?
Yeah. So at the
And
time,
then that's how I got
Squirrel's
his
name
nickname,
was
Squirrel.
Squash. Squirrel's name was Squash at
Yeah.
the time, and I read it real fast, and I thought it said Squirrel. I'm like, is this guy's name Squirrel? And then that's how that nickname started. So yeah, we have two guys named out of animals in our group. Monkey is just because,
Who's just cause?
but
Yeah.
Squirrel's just a nickname so, that I gave you. So you should be honored.
I'm honored.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what do you guys want to talk about next? What's next on the list?
Well, we have
how
to
long are
start shouting
podcasts
out our
usually?
media.
Huh?
How long are podcasts
I don't know.
usually?
We
30 minutes?
basically talk until we want to stop. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stop till we drop.
Yeah.
We have to shout out our media.
Oh yeah.
All right, who's our
Plug
media?
plug our media.
All right, here we go. Shout out to
What the fuck, Squirrel?
thank you for all the love and support.
Wait, Squirrel
Stop.
doesn't
Yeah,
even.
Squirrel,
Wait,
you don't
whoa,
even
whoa,
know.
whoa.
You don't even know what the fuck you're
No.
talking about.
Yeah.
Just trying to wait here, guys.
You're doing your best, Squirrel. I appreciate that.
So
Alright.
You're a beautiful young man.
we have a YouTube channel. That is Just Guys Being Dudes. That's the channel's name. And then I made us a Twitter, Just Guys Being Dudes. That's the name of that too. That's the name of all of our media things.
We have an
We need
Instagram,
Instagram.
Just
We got
Guys Being
Instagram.
Dudes podcast.
We got a website. I'll put it in the description of the bio of our channel.
Alright,
I'll put the link in the bio.
Alright, squad up.
Yo, I'm gonna need the info, like login.
Yeah,
information
I'll
to
give
Just
all of
Guys
you
Being
the
Dudes.
info for the Instagram so we can start promoting it and shit. And we have Spotify. I love that we're on Spotify.
We have Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and a couple of others platforms.
Yeah. And the thing
Like
is,
all the
if you guys want to be on our podcast, just DM one of us on Instagram,
Well, DM
and we might get you in on one of the episodes.
DM the podcast Instagram.
Yeah, DM Just
And
Guys
also,
Being Dudes, or
if you have a
DM
question
That
for
Savage
us,
101 on Instagram.
if you have a question for us, just message us in Anchor,
Yeah.
and we will put it into our next podcast, and we will answer it in that very
Yeah,
same
man.
podcast.
Don't worry. This is the fucking best podcast. It's not like fake or anything. We don't know what the hell we're doing. So
Really,
it's gonna be
really.
awesome, yeah.
Being honest, I don't.
Yeah,
If you want to know
amateurs.
who you're talking to in our media stuff, I control the Twitter and the YouTube. Poop Dealer controls the Instagram, and then Greatness Required controls the websites. And
I'm gonna do
everything else.
Instagram
Yeah.
too.
And
I'm
also
gonna do
Squirrel's
Instagram
our
too.
mascot. Like he'll stand outside.
The mascot is a
Yeah.
squirrel.
Well, actually, it's a dog because of
I'll
our
be
profile picture. Squirrel doesn't even know what
Oh,
our
yeah,
main
dog,
logo
dog.
is, and I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted, so hopefully no one notices. But yeah.
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 But that
This is
painting's
like a
lit.
famous
That
painting.
painting's lit, but hopefully no one copyrights us for using it.
Yeah. I'm also in charge of the Instagram
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
Wait,
it's me.
No,
Poop
Squirrel
Dealer.
can be.
This is the
Poop
name.
Dealer. Yep, that's why there's a beep. That's why there is that's why there's a beep right there. Squirrel accidentally said my real
I'm
name.
sorry.
But
Yeah, his real name is.
let's just
Yeah.
end the podcast right there. He goes, his real name is,
Well,
and then the podcast ends.
Bad.
Dude, that would be
We
a
should do that.
fire
Okay.
ending.
All right, ready? Well,
No,
not-
you already
don't do
said it.
now.
You can just cut it out, and then we'll end it there.
Oh, is that
So
the
is
end?
it the end?
We gotta make a real end.
All right,
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
a little
all right.
abrupt.
I'll set up the ending. All right, guys.
Well, how about I do it?
Okay, Squirrel, you can, but don't be muffled. You're kind of muffled.
Okay, you do it. You do it, and I'll just finish
Okay,
it. Just
okay.
Start
okay,
it.
Squirrel. This seems to be the end of the podcast, boys. Second ever podcast. How y'all feeling about it?
I'm feeling good.
Vex, how are you feeling?
I feel like we got
pretty good.
something
Pretty
going,
good.
guys. We got
Pretty good.
a bunch of
Yeah.
accounts.
Hopefully this podcast
And I
blows
think
up.
we're gonna do
Hopefully
this.
We're gonna try to get Monkey in the next one.
Hopefully the podcast
Yeah.
blows up. So
My
so
PayPal
big booty
better
bitches hit me up.
Just
Big booty
explode
bitches.
like with money.
Oh, and I get some money for the
Hell
merch,
no.
right?
No, you don't.
We don't
We
have
don't have
merch
merch
yet.
yet. Wait,
Vex.
Oh,
All right,
crap,
there's a
no.
bleep right there because he used Vex's real
Dear
name.
Lord.
Exponential poop dealer.
Yeah. What I want to do, guys, I want to start a YouTube channel where I have like funny moments from gaming with you guys, and I feel like that would blow up because we say the most fucked up.
Yeah. That's for, and then I could actually be playing games, which I suck at.
Yeah,
I
that's
suck
what makes
at
it better. But anyway, boys, this is the end of the podcast. It's been great talking.
Poop dealer's real name is